It's not. Nom, nom, nom.
Sure, baby.
Hmm?
It's all flat. Need to have Hera make it for you.
Hello, people. Feeding my face, waiting for everybody to show up.
Want me to show up?
Hey.
You forgot to do his thing.
This is graduation live stream for you.
Right?
What up? I'm late. What can I do? Today in Arizona is National Get a Haircut Day after quarantine. Feeling normal again. Glad to be here, but I'm way late. I am like 2.5 hours late. Sorry, everybody. Please comment what you want to know. Let's talk about it. While I eat and be as unprofessional as possible with still being professional. And then I'm going to be drinking some Moscow mules and you're going to enjoy it with me. Right, baby? Mm-hmm. Okay. Hey, Gary. Thanks for following. Hope you're well. I know you've been battling some stuff. Hope you're good.
Is that Florida, Gary?
Gary Yarborough? Like, yeah, that one.
Your Florida guy?
No. Kale's cousin, something like that. Kale Yarborough.
Oh, okay.
I am eating chicken bowl, rice, black beans, avocado, creme fraiche, and a chipotle ranch that we mix. That sounds delicious. It is. Nom, nom, nom. How's everybody's week? Did we get some stuff handled on our cars? What'd you guys think of the Blue 67? After we got all the AN done and did a little test drive, what do you think of that car? That's good, Gary. I don't even know how to have a conversation about that, but is the chemo helping? Hmm.
We're still at the price already.
You're gonna come out to Arizona to the institute out here? Is that the plan, or? Oh yeah. And Patrick, we've been open the entire time, just not for people coming in the shop. Been kind of skeleton crewing it, staggering the team members, you know, like morning shifts, middle shifts, late night shifts. So still doing business, still shipping every day. Probably not as fast as normal. But definitely grinding, Patrick. Thanks for asking, brother. Yeah, the hard lines would look pretty awesome. What size motor you got, Gary? You got it, Patrick. That was the unprofessional part of me pointing, talking, mouthful. So, Patrick, you need something right now, or looking for something anything in particular? Let me know. I smell the mule. I don't know, you can't really smell vodka, but I can smell it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anybody? Taking orders? Bartender. Cheers. It's a haircut day. Tanner, you're next. One Kidder's you're next. Oh, you clinking? Clink. Num 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 num. Well, the four of you have been real troopers. We got Gary, we got Patrick, 23.
You got SpongeBob going over there?
One more time?
You have SpongeBob going over there, Gary and Patrick?
Gary, Patrick, and Bobby and Billy. Romper, was it no? Romper Room? No, what was that?
Maybe Romper.
I don't know, it was a long time ago. 2310. You got a stroked motor in that car? You must be running Weber's, IDAs or IDFs, Gary? My microphone caught the sipping. See if this lights up. Like a subtle glow over here on me, maybe. Nice. You doing hard lines? You doing soft lines, Patrick? On your fuel? What do you need? What happened?
Lunch is still there.
He doesn't like it. I'm gonna eat it. I'm looking into the camera. What's up, Slades? Where are you out of? Slades. I don't know no Slades. Do I know some Slades?
Are you done?
No, I'm waiting for some. Oh, here we go. 658, 64 low back seats. Oh yeah. I don't got any of those. I'm doing great, Slades. You've been commenting on our videos. I appreciate you doing that, brother, and supporting the channel. We're trying to do some things, you know, hopefully become, you know, a little normal, you know, kind of thing coming on like weekly, you know. So my 58, what's up, Leandro? My 58 that I picked up, if you didn't catch that on the last video, I'm redoing the seats. I promised the seat covers to an old employee of mine, and we're going to cover them up in a different color. And I thought about just trading the seats for another set because they're already powder coated and they got a nice powder coat on them, but I'm not going to sell them because they're original 58 seats. I'll go with Gary. Let me know on those fuel injection. Oh, nice. Well, you don't need hard lines. You need to run push-pull system. You probably know that with the history you got. Yeah, Patrick, when we do the hard lines, or excuse me, fuel system, we run the gas tank fitting. You can get it from CB. We used to make it, but we don't do it anymore. But the screw on to the tank, then you can run like a 90-degree -6 out through the actual fuel line hole in the tunnel, and go all the way back to like through the chassis, like weaving it out back and forth, and go right to the hardline kit coming out of your rear engine tin, and then you can hardline it from there. Obviously, somewhere in there you can do your management, which would come with your fuel pump, your fuel filter, fuel regulator. Really depends on how accessible you want to make it. Obviously, under the tank is accessible if you pull the wheel, or you know, next to the tranny, make it accessible there. That's what I would do. And don't run a hard line through your system, because then you got more connections. Just make one connection from tank to hardline kit. And if you want to put your system in there. Obviously, there's no hose clamps or any of that crap. What's going on in Brazil right now, Leandro? Is the scene pretty hot out there? I've seen some pictures on Instagram from Brazil looking pretty hot. So I'm pretty excited about the scene out there. Thanks, Slades. We appreciate the comment, and I have a lot of things in store for this channel, and not necessarily specifically our product related. Kind of some stories and whatnot, and I think it'll be pretty good. Good listen. But we're only starting, and like last year we did the chassis raffle, and it was a big learning experience. Obviously I got to get down the microphone and the audio down to a T. That'll be something that I need to do. But this year we're working on graphics. We're working on zooming in for detail. Trying to create good content, but every video I look back on, I'm like, oh, I could have did this better. I could have did this better. So I think this year's going to be a good year for learning and getting better. Cheers. Hope you're all safe, healthy, and getting haircuts like this guy. Because at least it's open here in Arizona to get haircuts. But you can drink whenever you have a glass that's empty. Hey, Slades, why don't you put a link to your channel in the comment section. Palm Treo 650. What's your name? Because if I try to say that like on a phone or an email or whatever, I'm not gonna. What's up, Palm Treo HTCO 1M7 Niner? Spam. This is. I'm late to the party, brother. Why don't you, if you don't want to do it here, message me with your link, and we'll do something later. And I don't believe in spam. Like hot on a flat top, with a little teriyaki, a little sesame. What am I talking about? Soy sauce. And a little that. Chop it up, dice it up. Delicious spam. And I'm gonna go just like your name, Slade. Is that a guess? Does that seem logical? Sister Mary Catherine has a question. I'm listening, Sister Mary Catherine. Slade, I'm Pete. Nice to meet you. Have we met before in live or just virtual like this? Yes, Sister Mary Catherine. I got water in the tunnel, my 67. Well, I could, if you just, I'm assuming it's just wet. No, you're fine. You're fine. Obviously, in your lifetime, having any kind of moisture in your channel, or in your chassis, it's not terrible. Obviously, you could put something in there to dry it out, but really, by the time it decided to rust through your chassis and be a problem in anything in your lifetime, it's not going to be a big deal. if you want, one thing you could do is you could take it to a local powder coater and have it blasted, and they could put it in an oven and just bake it off without powder coating it. And obviously that would take the moisture out of the system because they put it in an oven and bake it off. You met me in Irvine Classic, Patrick. That's the name is familiar. Irvine. What cars were at that show in Irvine? Do you remember what cars were in our booth? Was it just chassis, or was it, did we have some cars in it? You got it, Sister Mary. Cheers. Sister Mary's in here. Chassis. Okay. I don't know how well you remember it. Was there the like the gold vein chassis there, or was it the red chassis, or was it the orange chassis? Do you remember? Cheers, brother. Sister Mary Catherine. You're not Sister Mary Catherine? Is that just your channel name or what? It's pretty good name. We got 13 live. Come on, people. Speak up. No, yep. I want to look right here, right there. I want to look. How much product do you ship to Texas? California, Florida, probably 1 and 2. Texas is pretty good. Our customer base is coastal. So anything like even all the way England, Australia, Netherlands, like anything near the water. Do a lot with Houston, do a lot with Austin. El Paso is a lot because it's all going into Mexico. Matt Jackson with the 6-inch shockless car on, is it Matt Jackson? You got a Samba thread too? Sister Mary Catherine? Rich, you're my favorite new commenter today. Slades, are you talking to me? Do I have a website? I do indeed. You know, I did these last 3. Is this clickable? It's not clickable. What is it? The chassis. Like I was doing the videos on the 58 and the Ghia and Mark's car, 56. I'm working on right now. And I remember all these videos of pictures of us going to Florida Bug Jam or Nodo Bus Show in Florida or the Texas VW Classic and just epic pictures. Like when we were working on becoming established in the industry, whatever it took. we were working feverishly to get out there, and crazy as it sounds, I think we did a show in Santa Barbara, baby. San Jose. I did one of those, and I did the show in Chino, Prado Park show. I haven't even done a Bug-A-Rama. Like, it's crazy. But those chassis at those shows were awesome. Maybe soon we'll get to doing that again. I don't know. How many employees? We have 3. 3 employees total. Well, I'm trying to look. Palm Treo 650. What's your first name? We are going to be doing a swing axle to IRS conversion video soon. We would have recommendations after that. Hey, you guys are very remote. No, I'm kidding. We don't make a remote oil cooler mount kit, but we are in the works building a bridge back to our Manx. If you've seen our Mad Manx, we made this little, I want to call it a bridge that goes from one side of the chassis to the other, and you can mount your oil cooler, your oil filter, your fuel system, everything on it, so you're not drilling holes in your body. We have that in development now, so that it'll be like grid-like, so you can mount it anyway, and it's not specific to something that we build. And it'll allow for no drilling to your car. So we're really excited about bringing that to the market. Georgia. Who do I recommend for motors? Chico, Annabelle Chico, Chico Performance Racing, Arcadia, California, steelbuggin.com. I have recommended almost every person to him. He treats people right, like I like to treat everybody. He has a desire to be the best, and if he's not there, he's close. So I'd recommend him to everybody when it comes to motors. He is known to even travel to tune a motor at somebody else's state or country. It's crazy. He's pretty good. Nice pillow. Oh, you like this little pillow right here? Hi, little pillow. Was that a Christmas gift, baby? Yep. Like Sam, the cooking guy? Yep. What story behind you starting Airkewld? I can't put a link in here, can I? I don't think. On our website, this is for Rich S. There is in the air up at the top. There's a Let's Talk Dubs, and we talked to Bill T from Let's Talk Dubs, and he kind of goes into the history of where I started. It might be a good start. But I grew up in the Volkswagen scene, going to Pomona's, going to the old jamborees, Al Martinez jamborees, and I used to sit behind the back seat because the seat behind in my dad's 69 Baja would be for the ice chest and the beers, and I would be going to the Pomona show and I would be taking Weber carburetors that my dad purchased from all these shows in the swap meet area, and I'd walk them back to his car. Like, I did that like 20 times. I don't know how many Weber carburetors we had in our lifetime, but I started there. But after selling my first business, I had taken my 58 chassis that I had air righted, detailed, core red, chrome, everything. And I took it to the show, and kind of hard to understand or believe, but nobody's seen like a body off a chassis, and it was just like a swarm. Like everybody was like, what is this? And then it kind of resonated. Oh, this is a Volkswagen chassis and it has airbags on it. And I think that day I had 20 something orders for something I didn't even produce, like numbers, like name, number, produce it, I'll buy it. Right. And this was just directly after I sold my last business. So that kind of started it. And it was in a 2-car garage in Riverside, California, when that started. Oh, Gary, we're building them every day, man. We're working with a customer out in Virginia who wants us to build another car like the Mad Manx. So if anybody knows of any 3-inch shorter axles, chromoly axles, I'm interested. I'm your buyer. We need those to start the build. So 3-inch shorter than short axles. I'm your guy. Cheers. Mexico, Cancun, man. Oliver, take me to Cancun. Well, take me and my woman to Cancun. Do we need to bring the kids, baby?
Nope.
No kids. So we have to wait a couple weeks.
Tanner will be here.
Cheers. Wow, we've been real beautiful on the streets. Oliver, I went to the Auto Mechanica show in Mexico City 5 years ago, and I saw Volkswagens everywhere. Crazy enough, I went to Sao Paulo, Brazil, and they outdo you. I'm sorry. Brazil has got nothing but Volkswagens and no stoplights, no stop signs. And like, there's some crazy amount of people dying every day from on motorcycles in that place. Crazy. I think I caught up. What you got? I got 11 heads. So let's get names and cities, states where you're at. Fusca, Combi. They call it something else. They call it, I don't know. Right? It's crazy. One of my clients who bought a chassis from me invited me to Brazil for my birthday in December. And like the fireworks were like the legal ones, like, what I'm talking about. And every person besides this guy had a Speedo on. Didn't matter how old, how overweight, or who shouldn't be wearing one. I was the only one. All right, I'm gonna keep just one guy. Safari, yeah. They have a bunch of names for the thing. I think it just goes down to Type 181 and then just whatever it is called in that country. Pittsburgh. How close were we to Pittsburgh, baby? Nowhere near? DC, I don't know. We were in DC and those roads suck. Orlando, Florida, Texas in the house. Michigan, north of Detroit. Rich, I'm not hearing everything, but is the auto industry out there, is that like recirculating back in Detroit again, or what's going on with that? Matt Jackson. Matt, we've done business. Yes? Pittsburgh's rough. But man, if you don't have, I know you have like everybody's a Steelers fan. Arizona got a ton of Steelers fans. Woo! Lots of Steelers fans and Seahawks fans. What? Why are they all here? Seahawks and Steelers. Who else is here? Nothing. We barely have Arizona fans. Orlando, Florida. What's up, Caesar? What year? Oh, here we go. Eric's got something. And Jesus. So, Eric, I hope you and your family and anybody you know in New York is doing well. If you're doing this and you are, stay that way, brother. So, lowering kit for 63 beam. Narrow beam of whatever choice we need to do to fit the wheels you want to fit. Torsions, tie rods, drop spindles built, front and rear shocks, stainless hardware to fasten the rear, all the tie rod ends, German tie rod ends, the beam bolts, the rubber pads, the steering dampener, inspection plate, all of that are the replaceables, Eric, for your 63. And that's it's recommended if you have mechanical skills and you want to kind of figure it out your way. That that's how you want to do it. Is that kit there? That's all you bought, Matt? Is 2 6-shooters? Well, I appreciate you buying those, brother. Hopefully they're doing well on the VW Life channel. I love your headlines in your artwork on your channel. I like it. I'm stealing them. Oh yeah. Message retracted. No spamming, Matt Jackson. No, I'm playing. Caesar's got 69 Carmagia. Cool. You like those videos we've done on that low light that we're working on? Okay. Are you up in the woodsy part of New York, Eric? I remember your picture, Rich. I remember. I build them every day, Caesar. So whenever you're ready, brother, we'll make it happen. Rich, don't hate me, but I'm a big basketball fan, and more than anything, I'm a Laker fan. I've been since like '86. And one of the new guys that's on the team for the last couple of years, Kuzma, is from Michigan. And he's trying to do some things out there, and so when I see, the industry in Detroit being, falling apart for so long, and then seeing the Detroit Pistons get their new Little Caesar Center out there, obviously Detroit was like a big part of Americana. It needs to be cooking again, man. And I'm hoping that they figure out the water situation out there. That's just crazy. And they get that pumping again and become another heavy hitter. We need more USA made companies out there. Bill, we do not. They are something that we want to build, the truss bars front and rear. the front system that we put on the chassis, that the pro-built chassis that we built, is a design for the Ultimate Beam 2.0 that will come out and will allow us to adjust caster. So that will be coming out. There's no timetable. Obviously, this virus thing kind of pushed everything else back, but we want to bring it out as soon as humanly possible, and then make beams even better as far as the truss system. But if you go back and look up, I think we're talking to Patrick. We're building a kind of like a rack or a bridge that goes from one side of the chassis to the other underneath, above the tranny. It's possible that we tie in some kind of truss system into that to house or hold oil cooler, oil filter, your fuel system, like pressure regulator, fuel pump, all that kind of stuff there. And so that'd be cool, kind of integrating that. I just don't think I don't want to copy people. I'm not that guy. So kind of establish something new and something that's not a under fender oil cooler mount, throw a rock at it type thing. I'm not that guy. So the Harvest Beetle has an air-cooled beam. Do front and rear. Yeah, you got that. Love it. Thanks for the live chat, brother. Kill it, Slates. Kill it. Finger Lakes, Southern Tier. Ithaca. Ithaca, baby. What movie was that? Ithaca.
What?
Ithaca. Is that where, like, Ithaca, is that like where the college town, like, where all the dorms and all the, I don't know. I'm super ignorant. Sorry, brother. I'm ignorant to that. Thanks, Slade. Time frame from beam adjusters. You order them today. They ship on Monday. Matt, we did a video on it, and the gentleman is in not Vermont, New Hampshire. I don't know what he's done with it yet, but he said he wanted to get the year he was born, and he wanted to find a body to put it on it. And I did just receive an order like a couple weeks ago where he wanted 5x130 adapters. So more than likely, Smoothie's going to be up for grabs, and I might take them. So let's see. You got it, Rich. So you stay healthy too. Say hello to the kids. Cornell University. Yep. I thought so. What size tire do I put on my chassis? Well, Sister Mary Catherine, because I haven't seen you put your name there anywhere, so I'm just going to call you Sister Mary. Sister Mary. Well, most chassis are running 17-inch wheels and tires. We run a 205/40 up front and a 215/45 in the rear. If you go to our wheel section and you look, you select any wheel, you'll see those in a drop down, and they'll have the model and the brand that we use. Normally it's Nittos. If I can find the old Kumos, the EC STAs, those are H rated, which have a softer sidewall. Most of the other tires in that size come like V or Z rated, so they're a little stiffer. Really depends on the client and what he's looking for. Then we can kind of recommend a tire size or another. Rob, hot damn, Rob. I no longer have to call Rob Sister Mary Catherine. I like it. Thanks for answering questions that we can already send in. Hey, brother Bill. I'm blessed, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate you following us. Hopefully you're subscribed. If you are, you click that. And I look forward to wowing you and putting parts in your 66. We're all caught up, fellas. Who got more? Cheers. Hope everybody's got a nice, tasty beverage and a haircut soon. I don't know if this is going to be one of those good videos where everybody watches, but I want to thank everybody who came and listened to me, watched me eat, watched me drink. Modelo, Sam the Cooking Guy's favorite drink. Sam the Cooking Guy, check him out on YouTube. Funny story, had nothing to do with Volkswagens. We follow this guy on YouTube called Sam the Cooking Guy. If you're not subscribed, one of the 1 or 2 million people who follow him. He's a stoner from Canada, and he cooks food like normal food, and it's always new and it's always cool. And have we failed yet on any of his stuff, baby? Nope, it's all good. We went out to San Diego for more than going to his place. What did we go for it for? We just went to go. We stayed at Hard Rock. Is that the weekend we stayed at the Hard Rock? Yep. Okay. So we went there and we were looking for this place called Little Italy in San Diego. Yes, I need another drink. I'm running low, baby. I owe you. So I gotta make sure. We're looking for this guy's place, and literally there walking towards us in front of us is Sam the Cooking Guy, just like walking down the street. Nobody's mobbing him. He's got 2 million subscribers. Like, wow. And we're like, what's up, Sam? He's like, hey. It's like, we can't find your place. He's like, well, follow me. Let's go. So he took us for a spin to his place, and we tried out some of his tacos. He's got a place called Not Tacos in San Diego, and pretty good tacos. He opened another place just down the same complex, I think, right?
I think so.
It's called
Graze.
Graze. It's like Graze. Good. I haven't been there yet, but hopefully after this little virus thing, we'll go over there and have a little yum. So if you're in the San Diego area, look up Not Tacos, or if you want some funny guy that cusses a lot while he cooks, watch Sam the Cooking Guy. How's the channel doing, Matt? You got like 4 or 5 cats working with you on that channel? Moscow mules, love them. Is this the new vodka? Using the old vodka? Hot dams. That's radical, man. Congratulations. How long you had the channel up, Matt? I think Crew 5, okay. I had 4,700 today, and January I had 3,000. So we've had 1,700 in was that 4.5 months? Okay, cool. Awesome. I saw you putting empty disc brakes on a bus, and I was like, oh, they should have called me. Little co-collab. Could have did something. I think CT has hit me up. AC Internet, that's what it was. That's a little better. Little better. I hope, are they working well? Are they working well? Are they working well? Oh yeah? Let's make it happen. I'll roll my happy ass to Texas.
Let's do it.
But not in June. It's a dry goddamn heat in Texas. It's kind of like Arizona. No? No.
No, but the hair is big.
The hair is big.
The hair is big.
The hair is big in Texas, yes, Matt?
Higher the hair, the closer to God.
Thanks, John. We appreciate it. I don't know. I don't know if I'm doing my part in keeping. Oh, get a refill, guys. Thank you.
You are gonna kill me.
Dub Splash is Texas too. Oh, sounds cool. Everything was postponed. Crazy. Got the refills. Yes, I did. I'm blessed. Somebody says I got the refills on lockdown. I'll pay for it later, more than likely. Depends if I'm still functioning.
You better be.
Oliver. Well, after a hard week of making people smile, I guess I am warranted a little bit of ginger beer, a little bit of vodka, some squeeze of limes, and a rice bowl. Doo-doo-doo. I don't know what the doo-doo-doo was all about, but I did it. Doo-doo-doo. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Little Rocky, little. Talk to my people. I don't think I can say that. I'm gonna delete that. Can't talk like that. What do you got for me, guys? Let's wrap. We're almost an hour. I think that's probably good enough because I need to talk to my peoples over here. Thank you, baby. Cheers, everybody. Oh, this one's definitely better than the last one.
Stronger?
It's got a heather pour in it. Cheers, Oliver. So, last thing I have. Looks like we got 10 heads, so hopefully we can get 10 answers. I am thinking.
Of a number.
I'm thinking about doing an intro. I'm thinking about doing an intro, but I change something at every video, and if somebody can guess what the change is, then obviously we throw them a sticker or something. What do you guys think of that? So normally, I have had no kids here, It's no big deal. Like, I've been watching these poker vlogs, and these guys talk about like 13 hours cutting film. It's Zoom sesh. Rob, are you kidding me? Zoom didn't get any traction until some COVID thing happened, and then boom, everybody got Zoom.
Yeah, everybody got viruses from it.
Yeah.
Not COVID.
But for me to edit and change something a little bit, I can always save the edit, like the part of the thing in spots, and I can take one thing out, put something else in, like literally like 15 seconds. So I think it's cool because I don't know, maybe we get more people, commenting and get some more interaction, because that's pretty cool to me. Meow. Wow. Meow. Haven't heard meow in a long time. Is that a good meow, or we got cats? We got cats. Psst, psst. Hey. Psst, psst.
Speaking of meow.
Meow. Oh, there it is. Matt, like this editing thing, it's kind of like when my kid is here, we bounce things off, and he says, Pete, you should, Dad, you should do this. Dad, you should do that. And we kind of hammer it out and figure it out. And so editing is pretty easy. I don't find it. Obviously, I'm just doing it on iMovie, not on, whatever that is. Which one you use? Matt, which program? Final Cut or something? Final Cut Pro? You wanna light that candle outside so we can de-mosquito the backyard?
Sure, but it all melted today, so I don't know if there's a way.
Really?
Yeah,
It's only like 102.
hopefully.
Mercy is good beef, honey. Mercy. What, iMovie's free? Yeah, I got that. I follow a guy, The Drawing Dead, I think is his name of his channel, and he uses Final Cut Pro, and he is like, his stuff is way cool. Merch. Ha! Mercy. Spell check. Merch is good, Pete. I need some more. Did you see the new stuff? The new logos? Oh, out there. Look at the haircut. Man, I don't know. I was long hair. DaVinci Resolve. DaVinci Resolve. Googling now. DaVinci Resolve, is that open source, or I'm not going to look at it while I'm on live YouTube, but is that open source? Gary, thanks for being tough, man. Stay healthy. I wish you lots of good luck. And when you're out here in AEZ, you swing by, and I got a special something for you. All right? It's not a high five. All right? Okay. All right. Crazy as it sounds, Matt, like I've been trying to deal with that 4K. Like I thought it would be cool to do everything at 4K. But then I come to find out that when you have all these 4K clips on your computer does not run well at all. Like it just takes up so much memory. So I think I need to update my Mac. I got a, I don't know, 2013 iMac 27-inch. So I think maybe I got to get the new processor or maybe get something remote storage, something, because it did not like it. So I've went down to 1080p to try and get it to work well. Cheers. Get a Nas. Like the rapper?
Lil Nas?
That's a computer. Network attached storage. Wow. Yeah, that's what I'm finding out. And I didn't even know it when I did my first, what was it? The video I did, the finished reveal of the chassis, and I did it on my iPhone 11 Pro, not the Max, but the Pro. And I shot it and it came back and YouTube said it was 4K. And I'm like, holy hell, 4K video with an iPhone? Let's do this. Network attached storage device. I am going to research it. You, I think it's Rob, right? Oh my goodness. Where are you at? They sell a 10 tera hard drive. Forces. You're Matt, you're talking about a 10 terabyte. It's from the NAS. Is that what you're talking about? It is 100 and it was 109 yesterday, Gary. It's a hot son bitch. But the shop is 75. Matt, have you been watching my channel? I got my 58 back. I got my gray 64, and I got a blue badass 67. Got rid of the Barrett Jackson Bay at Barrett Jackson. External hard drive. And so then I'm assuming that DNLP. Googling DNLP. Deep natural language processing. I'm gonna have to look that up. That's a little too much for me. I don't know the difference, but the hard drive, I think they Apple has one. I don't know. I'm an Apple guy. Not it works. I don't know. But you don't want to have your source video files on a spinning disk too slowly to solve. You know, Matt, I'll take that advice. That being said, we're going to close this 66-minute, 6-second video. I appreciate y'all being a part of this on a late haircut delayed live stream with rice bowls and Moscow mules. We appreciate you being a part of our channel and taking part of this little Q&A. Hopefully next time I will do it on time and I won't forget. But until that time, guys, stay safe out there. Avoid the COVID. Check your valves. Check your oil. We'll see you on the flip side. See you guys later.